After reading the article and thinking about social justice, one of the question was, what's the golden rule, my golden rule for counseling? And I think it's treat others with the dignity and respect that they deserve as image bearers of Christ. In the article, it talked about treat others like you wanted to be treated, but I'm not sure that's equitable in all situations. Sometimes I want to be treated very abruptly. I just want to get to the point and have people talk to me about what the problem is and find solutions. And that's not always what everybody appreciates or what works with everybody. So I think just figuring out what works for each unique individual is probably the best way. And I would say that that's my golden rule, is just to treat others with the dignity and respect that they deserve because they're image bearers of Christ, but also understand that they're unique individuals gifted by God to be the way they are. So we have to enter into their world a little bit to make sure that we're treating them the way that's most helpful for them. And the verse that I picked for social justice is Proverbs 31:8-9. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all who are destitute. Open your mouth, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy. And I work in foster care, and so a lot of my kids are mute, functionally not so much, but they're mute because they don't have a voice. They sit in courts and listen to their cases be talked about, but they don't really get a chance to defend themselves. And so I feel like that's part of my job as a foster care case manager, is to speak for them and to be their advocate. And so that's why that verse spoke to me. And in that same vein, the question was one action we can take towards social justice. And one of the things I've been thinking about doing is working on a volunteer foster care review board. And that's a group of professionals from the community that volunteer to review foster care cases. And then they have a meeting where the Department of Children's Services, the foster care advocate, the bio parents, and the foster parents and the child all come and discuss the case. And we talk about strengths and permanency plans, how to best find a permanent home for this child, whether it's reunification or adoption. And the board just kind of helps everyone to stay more objective. And I feel like that's something that I've been considering doing, and after reading the article and thinking about social justice and counseling, I feel like that's something I'll probably pursue. Thank you.